Hey, folks, how you doing? Colin from Kincaid Outdoors, how you doing? Hey, BC Trailer Trails, how you doing? Hey, thank you for coming. I'm sorry, I'm just still getting myself situated. Got some things going through. I would like to, let people know about. So we're gonna talk about that in a bit, and hopefully, if everything goes well, you'll know all about it too. Give me a second. I've got some detailed stuff. I gotta change some stuff. Okay. Let me do this. Jason, you can come on up, if you would, please, if you're able to. I forgot to send this invitation out to Mandy, if she's available. So I gotta get there, be there, done that, all that fun stuff. Where is it? There we go. Maybe even Cliff, if I can get him to come in. So bear with me here. Let's find out what we got here. There he is. Hey, Grace. Hey, Tiny. How you doing, brother?
Good evening, everyone.
Or as Mandy likes to say, hello, everyone.
Yep. There's that message there now.
I got my coffee.
Alrighty. I got my drink for the evening.
Yes, I am left-handed. You didn't know? My wife's left-handed too. Yeah. So, yeah. Usually when
now my turn is working.
Let's see, who was it? When my friend give me a second. I'm having a brain freeze.
Well, I'm in my left mind, so that helps.
Well, yeah. Johnny, Cliff, and I are all left-handed when we were hanging out, so it's actually pretty cool. Left. Oh, cool! Nice to know. We are in our right minds. You're in your left mind, right?
Yes. The left hemisphere.
Mine is in the right. Now I got some things to discuss, some things to talk about as usual. I didn't have any more finds than the ones I showed off earlier on for what I get picked up on Friday. But I probably have some more that we haven't seen yet. But I got some big news. I'm going to wait for a little bit before we get some more people in here so I can talk about it. But we got a new person in here. We got BC Treasure Trails. Thank you for coming.
Hi, BC. Nice. How you doing? Yeah, he was in there waiting before I was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tiny was really early, it looks like. I set this up on my phone, so it was not as grand as I usually like to go. So I've got to do some stuff. I got things I got to figure it out. I was running late tonight because of things going on. Well, what the heck? I'll just tell you. We are deciding to move from this location. We've been talking about it for a while, but we didn't want to say anything. Our lease is coming up anyway, so we're going to be moving back to Newton, where we were happier. We didn't have to worry about people worrying about their lawns and saying, "Oh, you can't, grow a garden," and that kind of thing. Being restricted on being able to grow stuff sucks.
Yes, it does. I don't like it.
Hey, Rob, how you doing? Long time no see. So, at the end of,
hey, Rob,
we should be in our new place that we're looking at. We've got two places we're looking at right now, and both of them are cheaper than what we're paying here.
Oh, wow.
These are for houses, mind you. So, That's a good thing.
Mhm.
Also, it's closer to Ian, which is another
Is it
bonus.
closer to work?
It's actually a little closer to work. It's like because we're in Newton, we were right off I-80. It's a
Mhm.
straight shot to work.
Ah,
You know?
awesome.
So that's
Now, do these places have modern wiring?
huh?
Do these places
Yeah.
have modern wiring compared to where
Yes.
you're at?
Yeah, a lot better wiring than we have here. So that would be a
Yeah.
bonus, being able to wash clothes and keep the air conditioner on at the same time without it going.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a chance to go look at the house, one of the houses on next week. So it's actually going to be a lot cheaper in the long run, and they allow pets, which is really cool. Those are big bonuses in our book.
Oh yeah.
Well, we don't know how
No,
big it is
Scooter.
compared to this one. Probably not as big, but it might be a little bit more modern. You know, we might actually
Yeah.
have a gas stove again. Don't get me wrong. Those people who like them.
Hi, J&J.
Hey Jay, how you doing? So how is everybody today? Hopefully
Yeah.
you're doing well. I just got another opportunity not even 20 minutes ago to work a Renaissance fair over the weekend.
Ooh.
You people might think well, that's weird. To me, it's not work. It's fun.
Yeah.
I
Hold
get
on.
to dress up as Robin Hood if I want.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. And just for those people who are interested, I am drinking Black Rifle coffee. So how are you, Tiny? How are you, Jay? How you doing, Rob? Grace, how you doing? Nicole, sis, how you doing? I didn't see Nicole snuck in here, and I didn't even see her. Nicole snuck
Gotta
in
help
here.
the wife. Oh, hi, Nicole.
Yeah, she snuck in right around Grace and everything. It's like that's cool. Hopefully, Mandy will show up. I don't know about Cliff. Cliff has been kind of iffy on the getting online lately because he's got so much stuff in his garden he's doing.
Oh yeah, and he's still got sunshine going there too.
Yeah. Just for you guys' information, Cliff knew about the move before everybody else. I called him, so he knows. And I think because Jenny and I have been talking about moving back to Newton for a while because I don't know if you guys realize that we were there for 10 years, and it's kind of hard. That place is in our blood, so to speak. It's also more centrally located in the state compared to everything else. It's not quite Des Moines, but it's cheaper than Des Moines. And there's a drive-in movie theater. There's antique stores that are actually really cool. And yeah.
Well, I think it's a little bit bigger town.
It is a much bigger town. We won't be near the Amtrak station, but doesn't mean we can't come back and use it when we want to go visit Cliff next year.
Yeah.
We're planning on going to Albuquerque and Denver next year for my annual vacation.
Ah,
So
cool.
I've never been on an Amtrak overnight, so it would be kind of cool. The last train I was ever on was when I was in the service, and we were going from where was we going from? It was a commuter train going to Würzburg in Germany. Oh wow, that's cool, Tiny. It's just I mean, the place is nice and all, but the history is amazing. It just we can't do this, we can't do that. We can't even use the fireplace, which really sucks. But being closer to Ian is big thing for me because he's going to be 16 for a little while longer, and being 14 miles away from him, considering over 70, is a big difference.
Oh yeah, that is a big difference.
Yeah, so we can do the exchanges a lot cheaper and easier, especially nowadays. And like I said,
Yeah.
Ian pretty much grew up in Newton most of the time, so it was easier for him, and it was easier for us. And like I said, there's a drive-in movie theater there, which is just amazing. You haven't lived until you had a futon mattress on top of a minivan watching Captain America when it first came out at the drive-in. When's the last time you've been to a drive-in, Jason?
Oh, geez. Several years ago. Believe it or not, they still have them there in the Phoenix area. I
But
think
you're
there's
no
one
longer
left there
in the
now.
Phoenix area.
No.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
I can actually do my own drive-in theater here in my backyard.
Oh, you have the projector, don't you?
Yes, I have a projector, and I have the was it the 10-foot screen, 8 to 10-foot screen.
Well, that's kind of cool. If we ever get a
Yeah.
chance to come visit, we can do the drive-in thing at your place.
Oh yeah, and I got a
You eat all
surround
the
sound I
tourists
set
from
up. The
Monroe
whole
and
works.
everything else. Now, Rob, just to let you know, Jenny and I are going to be moving from this place to a smaller place, but up in Newton
Hold on.
again.
You guys can't watch me drink this. Oh, there you go.
Is that spicy water?
Lemon
flavored?
flavored water. Yes.
Flavored water?
Lemon flavored water. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
With hops and yeast.
Is it a fizzy lifting drink?
Yeah.
I had to put a little Willy Wonka on it.
Like I said, I haven't had one in a long time, so I bought 2 of them yesterday, and I'm probably drinking them tonight.
Well, have one for me.
Oh.
Yep.
No
Moving
goodness.
back to Newton. We feel in the long run it'd be better for us. Yes, we some bills are going to be we actually have to pay again, like lights and water, but our rent is also going to drop $200 for our house, 2-bedroom house. So
and then plus also the fuel for work is going to come down a little bit.
Oh yeah, the gas is going to be definitely cheaper in Newton,
Mm-hmm.
so that's going to be a bonus.
Yeah, I drove past the convenience store where one of the fuel stations are.
Yeah,
we're almost at $4.50 a gallon.
Guess how much I have to pay for gas?
$5. Lower.
$2.99.
Oh, geez.
We have a flex fuel vehicle, so we can use E85, which makes a big difference in gas. Yeah, we know that, Rob. But the thing is, in the long run, it's gonna balance out. We're not going to be paying any more than what we're paying now, and we do know that our internet service that we have now, we can continue in Newton, which is going to be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eagle, how you doing? I don't do
Eagle.
diesel, but yeah, diesel is over $5 here. Let me do something here. There's a thing I follow. It's called Gas Buddy. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of it.
Yes. I did have that.
Gas Buddy works.
Yeah.
And
like I said, I think we have 10 gas stations in our entire town.
That's not very many.
No, it's not.
Let's see here.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think 10.
Okay, let's see here. We're going to check.
Well, the population inside of the boundary of next to where I live is under 9,000.
I have an idea what we could do.
About
working in Amana.
Yeah.
Instead of driving back and forth.
Camp. You're up for camping?
I know, right?
We can do it, love. I have no problem with that.
I didn't you would.
Now, which tent?
The dome tent.
Okay, we can do the dome tent.
I am not putting that pavilion out.
No, hon, we could use the big heavy duty air mattresses. Hon, the big thick ones.
Or we could just take the futon mattress.
We can do that too. Okay, apparently I'm going camping this weekend. That's at the Renaissance Fair. So that's going to be cool. Right now, did you
Now,
know?
Are you working the one weekend or are you working the whole fair?
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah. And all it took was my wife messaging the owner of the fair, who's a friend of ours. Saying, hey, you got work for us? You go, yeah, sure. We'd love to have you.
Oh, yeah.
And thing is, it's saving us $45 a day to get in.
Oh, I believe.
So this is my home fair that I ran my archery range at for so many years. If it wasn't for the fact that my range it just basically wore out, my awning that I set up and everything else, I would so run my range there if I could. That's at Amana, middle Amana, Iowa. It's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's called the Iowa Renaissance Festival.
And Celtic.
Oh, it's a Celtic weekend.
Gathering of Celts.
Gathering of Celts. So, yeah, if I had a kilt, I'd be wearing it, but I don't have my kilt. My kilt, I'm a little bit.
Scottish Highland Games.
Oh, Scottish Highland Games. Oh, that's gonna be fun too.
Yeah. Been to one of those in a long time.
I don't care, but it's gonna be fun. I'll be bringing out my 74-pound longbow, and yeah, who knows what they're gonna have me do? I don't care. It's something. So
Archery exposition.
I wish that'd be awesome. I mean, because not everybody can do what I do, but you've seen my archery videos, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm just a little okay. I don't consider myself good. I consider myself okay. I'm not good enough yet because I don't practice enough. To be honest, I do not practice enough to be good. But I've got good hand-eye coordination. Extremely good.
Do any of these yards have a nice backyard that you're looking at?
Well, one of the things I have not did yet is checked out the give me a second here. The overview of the backyard of one of the places we were looking at, because give me a second. Where is it at? Here it is. Let's see.
Yes.
Oh, that's not it. I had the address. There it is. I'm doing an overview right now. So bear with me here. I have not seen much of this house other than the one external pic. And I don't know how much about it yet. So that's why we were supposed to do the walkthrough.
Yeah, that's funny. Bearded eagle.
Oh, sorry. No, Mac has an addiction to greenies, which are catnip based. We are officially out at the moment.
So he's going through withdrawal.
He's going through withdrawal. He's going through catnip withdrawal.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he's right now. He's sitting there. He's over here with Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello.
My better half. Yeah, he's been pretty vocal. I think he understands. I think he has the feeling that we're going to be moving.
He lost stress for him.
Yeah. Jenny's been really stressed with everything that's going on, and we're going to get things figured out. Oh, he actually bats Jenny in the face to wake her up in the morning, saying, "I want my greenies." Pat.
Pretty much that's what he does.
Yeah. He doesn't do that to me, but just her. Oh, I was going to do something. Give me a second.
He walked across my head the other night and scratched my forehead.
Ooh, that's not good.
Danger, you monster. Monster.
But he's our monster, so be nice.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm doing something here, folks. Bear with me here.
Marcus, stop biting. No. Stop it. Yeah.
It reminds me of the Eddie Murphy about the what was it? He was telling the story about how they were tranquilizing the cats, the big cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny clip that he did years and years ago. Oh, there's Mandy.
She's not in here yet. I haven't heard her pop in.
Well,
I
now
sent you
she's
the
right
link.
there on the chat.
I sent you the link. If not, I'll send it to you again. Let's see here. Okay, I got the overview of the house. Ooh, it's fairly large.
Oh,
The yard, I mean.
yeah.
Give me a moment here. I'll show you. Okay, it's for those people who are looking. It's this house right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
Nice
Mandy.
treehouse.
Give me a second. I haven't looked yet. Hey. Give me a second. I don't know about the tree house, but what tree house?
Yeah, like no, there's a tree in front of the house.
Yeah, but okay, it looks like it's got a back patio.
You moving?
Yep.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're moving back to Newton, where we are originally. We lived for 10 years.
Where's
And Newton is east of Des Moines.
Where's Des Moines? I need a map.
Des Moines is in
Hold
the
up.
middle of the state.
It's in Iowa.
It's along I-80. It's our main highway. It's going through Iowa.
Google Maps. Des Moines. How do you spell?
DES space MOINES. Iowa.
Iowa.
It's not pronounced Des Moines.
Yeah, do not call it Des Moines. They don't like it.
Okay.
I'm Andy.
Hi, Jenny. How are you?
Let's see.
Okay, just a little stressed right now.
Yeah, this can be a stressful move. Actually,
Why does it have to be stressful?
we have to get our stuff from here to there. That's the property lines. Ooh, that's pretty large.
Yeah.
Pretty good size.
So when is
Right
this
here we go.
happening?
We'll be moved by the end of next month. Before I go on vacation,
Okay.
actually.
Spend my evenings unpacking.
Well, the thing is, for a
When's
little
the
while.
get together?
Huh?
When's the get together?
The 17th and 18th, 18th and 19th of June, halfway through the month. We're still going on. That's not gonna change. So
So how far from there, like your house to your new house? Like, is it closer to South Dakota, or is it further away from South Dakota?
It's actually, I believe, closer. Give me a second.
Okay, you're fine then. You're fine.
It's actually the distance between here and where we're moving to is 82 miles.
Not bad.
And it's closer to work, closer to Ian, where his mom. We do the exchange with his mom because she lives in Marshalltown, which is 14 miles from Newton.
Oof. Okay.
So that's saving a ton of driving right there.
Yep.
And the yard and everything else at this place, it's the rent is insanely cheap compared to where we were paying right now.
Okay. Have you seen the house?
We're going to see it next week.
Okay.
The rent is only
could be a reason.
$650 a month.
Yeah, but there could be a major reason to why that rent is so low. That's why I said, have you seen the house yet? There could be like major problems.
We're going to go look at it. We're going to do a walkthrough. We're not going to put any money down until we do a walkthrough.
Okay, that's all right then.
Yeah. So we're doing everything we can. So
awesome.
We actually have a backup house for a little bit more, just in case. And we know it's not as nice as this one looks, but it's in the same area and everything else. So, but that's a 3-bedroom, not a 2-bedroom. So we're going to make it work one way or another.
So which house is the 3-bed? What? Who?
The one for $795 is the 3-bedroom, which is still $105 cheaper than we're paying now.
Yeah.
But it has 3 bedrooms over 2 bedrooms.
Okay. All right.
So,
and what's the house you've got now? How many rooms is that?
2.
So you wouldn't really have to try and adapt to going from like 3-4 bedrooms down to 2.
No, we don't need anything that big. I mean, if we had a 3-bedroom, we would end up turning one into a office for both Jenny and I, for me for this and Jenny for her crafts. So it's it's just one of the places we're looking at. So there's another one, but I don't know if it hasn't been snagged yet. But so far, so good. So on this one. So
well, I wish you all the best.
Oh yeah. Thank you. We're gonna need it. Like I said, the biggest issue we have. That's an apartment. That's not what I'm looking for. That's something else. Okay. No, the biggest thing is not so much the money. That's the easy part. It's it's kind of sad to say when you say that's the easy part. Thank you.
I wasn't coughing at you.
Huh?
I wasn't coughing at you.
No, it's okay. Eagle, thank you. I would greatly appreciate the help if you were closer. I would really appreciate it. I don't know how many square feet. Let me double check, see if it says about how many square feet the place is.
You need like a big truck, though. Well, not a big truck, but a moving truck.
We're thinking about we're thinking about renting a U-Haul.
That's the one.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing that. We still have to. Oh, it doesn't say whether we're about pets, though, love. Yeah, we'll pay extra for if she allows Mac. Mac is not just a cat, he's a part of the family.
Exactly. My emotional support cat.
Yep. It's her therapy cat. She needs him.
Yeah.
Just like Booster is your therapy dog.
He's not my therapy dog this morning.
What do you do? Fart in your face?
He pooped in the bathroom because he didn't want to go out on the wet grass.
Oh, Booster.
That's a spoiled dog. That's a spoiled dog.
He's never done that before. Oh, come on. He's never done that before.
I miss you. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you. I was doing something else.
Hello, Cornfed. Hello, Bearded Eagle. Hello, Skinner. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
I only do that outside when I'm backpacking.
But he's never done like even in the rain. He runs off and he has a poop and then he comes back in and he like jumps on the bed and rubs himself dry on my blankets, or he stands there and barks at me until I dry him off with a towel. He's never pooped in the bathroom because he didn't want to go on the lawn. Why is my voice so croaky?
I don't know. Did you swallow a frog? You got any cough drops? Lozenges or whatever they call them over there.
Throaties.
What are they called?
Throaties.
What?
Throaties.
I think it's because your voice, we can't understand it. Your voice cracking like it is.
What was that, Jason?
Throaties.
Yes.
Throaties?
Yeah.
Throaties.
Oh, okay. Now that I understand it. Yeah, thank you, Jason.
Thank you for the translation.
We needed the translation for that one.
I heard it the second time.
Doesn't matter where we move to, you guys are still welcome to where we live, okay? You're always home. If we have to, make sure you have a spare key to the house.
I'd feel very, very privileged if I had a key to someone's house.
Yep.
Like, I know I've got a key to my mum's house, but that's my mum.
Yeah.
If I need to get to her, I need to be able to get in the house.
The only thing that we would suggest, is never walk in on this in the bathroom. And if you do come up before we were awake for breakfast to make coffee, make me one too.
That goes. That's how it is.
Yeah, you got to make coffee for everybody. That's just the rule.
Unless JV annoys the crap out of me, then I won't be making him one. Yeah. You hear me screaming because I'll make him one, and then I'll go walk up to him to give it to him, and then I'm going to scull it back and I'm going to run off and say, "Ha! There's your coffee, honey."
Same thing goes for you, Jason.
Oh, I missed it all. I left to go get me another
spicy beverage,
carbonated water. Yes.
Maybe I need some of that to bubble away my throat.
With lemon and salt in there.
You say you, Mandy, JV, and Cliff have carte blanche to come into the house, in the mornings, make coffee, which I doubt you're ever going to be awake before me, but you never know.
Well, what time do you normally get up?
5 in the morning.
Sleeping. Leave me alone. Sleeping.
I don't sleep much.
Jamie's going to have to roll me off the bed if he wants to get me up to go somewhere, like on a trip, because I'll be like,
what if I put a coffee in front of your face?
No, it'll be like 5 minutes of sleeping.
Cappuccino.
No.
So he's used to non-morning people.
Yeah.
I are not morning people.
They said you are such a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it.
I don't have to be to work till 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually up 4 or 5.
I'm not supposed to be up at work until 7, but I'm up at 5 because of the drive. But when we were living in Newton, it's a lot easier.
So you don't have to get up as early.
I will probably still get up at 5. Because I get up, I get my shower, get my breakfast, get my lunch together.
Around.
Yeah, pretty much.
When I worked on the mine sites, I used to be up at 4:30 to go for work 5:30. And then,
right. I can't go to bed at 9, Eagle, ever. If I went to bed at 9, I'd wake up at 2, and I wouldn't go back to bed.
No.
I sleep. When I say I sleep 5 hours, I sleep 5 hours, and that's it. I wake up and I can't go back to sleep.
Hence how tired I am.
If I go back to sleep, if I ever get a chance to actually go back to sleep, I end up with the worst headache.
Yeah.
I just can't sleep more than 5 hours. It's weird.
Except when you fall asleep in your chair.
I do take naps. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, that's it's usually right after work, usually. But
yeah.
Because I'm after work. I'm
about 5 hours. About 5 hours for me.
Yeah, and it's great for when you're back. 5 hours up on the trail, you're gone. To the next destination, but not so much when you're everywhere else.
If I've been on a big hike or I'm out for the day fishing or even shopping makes me tired. I hate it.
Oh, maybe I will try. I'll be back on my regular live on Thursday, Eagle. You're more than welcome to come back and maybe come up and join us if you want. It'll be 8 o'clock Thursday. Just to let you know.
Bye, bearded eagle.
Love you, brother. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I really appreciate the sentiment about if you could be here to help us move. We'd really love the help.
If I could help you move, I'd help you move. But
I know.
Oh yeah.
that's very far away.
Kind of a long drive.
As the saying goes, and growing up, my dad said there's three things that'll help people to help you move: paying them, and beer and pizza.
Yep.
Pretty much those three things work awesome.
Yeah, as long as you feed me, I'll help.
Pizza is a given. I'd feed you some of the best pizza in the world, Casey's Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I understand, Eagle. Literally, I understand. Night. Thank you for coming.
Good
What are
night.
you doing about corn fat? Oh, getting my voice.
Now, one thing good about it is I'll be closer to Des Moines, and also that's
Hi,
where
Cecilia.
I can get to work easier, closer to my boy. To me, better because usually when if I have to go all the way up to Marshalltown to drive him right now, that's half a state, both ways.
Yeah.
Over 100 miles. If we move when we get back to Newton, then it's only 28 miles round trip. That's a big, Hey, Cecilia, thank you for coming. So we figured out that we can budget out the deposit and the first month's rent and everything. So hopefully, if everything goes well, we get this place and we can start moving in as soon as we get the money together.
Yeah.
And we can take a break for the get together for the weekend and just go have some fun there. Then finish up strong and get everything moved up there before the 30th. And then after that, I'm on vacation for a week, so I can decompress from all that moving.
De-stress.
For a while. So, but Jenny will be able to, be a little bit more relaxed in her new location and things like that. She can nest all she wants. Yes, our lease is up next month, and we've been discussing it for a while. We just didn't want to say anything until we were, sure, but it's time. I mean, this place is just too far from work.
The landlady won't be so cranky about the yard.
Yeah, because they don't want us to have a garden of any size. You know how hard it is to grow a garden that's only 6 feet long by about 5 feet wide? You can't really grow anything significant in that.
Well, you can grow one of each.
What?
You can grow one of each plant.
Well, the thing is, I want to grow more than just one of each plant. I usually grow, when we were there before, we had a 20 by 30 garden. Backyard garden. It took up the entire backyard. And we had beans, we had melons, we had cucumbers. We had all that stuff. For a while there, we even had grapes. But, yes, it has been a year. It's kind of weird, but we went and visited there Newton a while back, was it a month ago?
Yeah, about that.
And we just started talking and saying we actually missed living there. We like the people, we like the feel of the place. I've never really been comfortable here.
So where's your Renaissance fairs like that you go to?
It's the Amana Renaissance Fair in Middle Amana, Iowa. I will put up the link of this website for you guys to know where it's at.
It's on Facebook.
It's on Facebook, but I will actually bring up the link. Give me a second here.
So is that closer to where you're moving to?
Actually, yes.
So it's a win-win for everything. Then it's
Yeah.
closer to work, it's closer to your son, it's closer to South Dakota, it's closer to.
It's closer to everywhere for us.
Exactly.
And here it is.
Even
Here's the
camping?
link. Huh?
Even camping?
Yeah,
They
actually.
have a KOA campground.
There's a KOA campground there,
Oh.
and there's also a what was the name of the little lake that they redid? Give me a second here.
I like KOAs.
No, I thought
Mariposa.
Lake Mariposa is the
Butterfly.
huh?
Lake Butterfly.
Well, that's Mariposa County Park.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll show you guys.
Making a funny hun.
I heard. Oh crap! That's not what I want. I want to do this. This place here is the park that we at Ken Wolf Lake.
Oh.
It's fairly large. And you can't hunt there, but you can camp there because this is the campgrounds are up here for tent camping mostly.
Fishing is a type of hunting.
And over here they had buffalo on this side. They just revamped the lake. They drained it, they dredged it out, and refilled it. And they got a new dock in there. I haven't even fished it since they filled it. So it's going to be interesting to see. And there's some really good bass up in this area here where this little dam area is. And they have blackberries and mulberries and raspberries here. So
Cornford reckons it's surrounded by public hunting.
It's possible. I haven't done the check on that particular area. I usually go a little bit further south. There is a good one over near Colfax, which is about 15, 16 miles from there.
That's where you did your first YouTube video.
Actually, that was not. That was actually.
Is that Thomas Mitchell Park?
No, that was not my first YouTube video, but it was my first hiking video, and that was at. It was Colfax, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, that wasn't. That was Mitchellville. Because that's where Thomas Mitchell Park is, Mitchellville.
No, it was outside Colfax.
Nope. Thomas Mitchell Park.
I know that Thomas Mitchell Park is gone outside Colfax.
Yeah.
It's outside Colfax that you did it.
Yeah. It's a really good area that way. And there's a lot more archery ranges up that way too, so which is really good. Hello.
Hello.
You guys just kind of stared at me for a while. I was like,
I was reading Cornfed's comment, and the way it sounded and the way he presented it didn't quite sit right with me. It was kind of funny in a morbid way.
You mean Crankville?
Yeah. And then it's surrounded by public hunting. You can't hunt the public. It's illegal.
Oh, okay. They said that park is
true.
the park. The park is surrounded by public hunting, which is like a little oasis. So that's pretty cool. I'm ready to go hunting anytime, pretty much. Though.
And where are you moving to? What's the town you're moving to?
Newton. Newton. Newton.
Iowa,
yes.
Isn't it like the
moon. To the moon.
Oh, come on now. You're getting used to America. Come on.
Okay. No, it's actually Mariposa is like north east of Newton.
Oh, wait till you try to say some of the names of some of the cities here.
Oh, I bet Keosauqua would be a really good one.
Oh yeah.
Or Meskwaki or Lake Aquabi. When you hear me say it and then you read it, is a whole different ballgame.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah.
And there's Atumwa, there's Mahaska, there's oh my god, there's a ton. A lot of Indian names.
Yes.
Osceola is an Indian name.
Yes. Well, it's like us trying to pronounce names of cities in other countries. We just can't do it.
No. Like Kiliaru or whatever it is, that one in Australia that I have no pronunciation. It's like 15 letters long. I could never pronounce it. Like Fig Newton, if you know what a Fig Newton is.
Yeah.
No, she has no clue what it.
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton, the guy who did Gravity.
Yeah.
Same spelling.
Yeah, I got Mesquite.
It's either Louisville or Louisville, depending on who you are.
I'd say Louisville.
Louisville Slugger, as like the baseball bats.
Now, if it's a sea shanty, then it's Louisville. Yeah.
Mesquite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a town here that is, every time I hear it, it's actually funny, but it's also the home of one of my favorite places. That's Dike, Iowa.
Dike, Iowa? Yeah.
Dike. And it's the home
just like the wire cutters.
Huh?
Just like
wire
cutters.
This one actually is the home of the Delta McKenzie archery factory, where they make archery targets, 3D archery targets.
Oh, okay.
I have a friend of mine who works at the factory. So that's cool. So, I mean, a lot of the targets that I used on my range were Delta McKenzie's. I just got to get some new ones, but they're really, really freaking expensive. Almost $300 a piece. Ouch. I used to get Saunders archery mats, but they don't make those anymore, unfortunately.
They're reading the chats here.
Yeah, I'm reading what Grace is saying. I understand how it's pronounced, Grace.
There we go.
Not everybody knows how to pronounce it.
No, I'm not from around here. Well, around
you. Yet. No. You're not from around here yet.
But even if I am there, it's going to take me ages to, get used to everything.
Oh, we don't expect you to learn everything overnight. No, that's not going to happen.
No, it's not. It's going to take a while.
We will help you acclimate. So that's not a problem. We will help you. And I will make sure you have a good cup of coffee anytime you're here.
Nice.
Now, Ian, on the other hand, is more of a tea guy. But I'm talking about Ian, not you.
I like tea too.
You like tea and coffee. But Ian's not into coffee as much as tea. He likes his mint tea. So, oh man.
So like just good old fashioned breakfast black tea.
I do like the orange pekoe black tea. Jenny likes Earl Grey. I've never been much on flavored anything for the most part.
What do you mean there will be a quiz, Grace? What am I being quizzed about?
She's kidding you. She's pulling your leg.
I hope so, because I'm going to fight.
There's no quiz.
Hey, Grace, wait till she's trying to pronounce some of those names there in Canada of some of those towns. That's going to be funny.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, folks, one of the things that we picked up last week, I was telling you guys, the recliner. That's the recliner.
No.
It's compared to the one I've got, it's practically new. No wear and tear on it, anything. And Jenny has tried to pass out on it multiple times so far since we put it together. But the thing is, I got something. Let me see. where was it? What's a really good place that you have to learn how to pronounce? That's in Iowa. It's not even talking about South Dakota. That's a whole different ball game. Albuquerque. That's New Mexico.
So.
I'm trying to find a good one.
Quokada?
Makokada would be a good one. Dubuque's not that bad. But Makokada is a good one, though. Prairie du Chien.
That's Wisconsin.
Still, they'll learn how to pronounce it.
It's in Iowa.
Oh, if I have to. What's another one? Chillicothe.
Chillicothe?
Let's see here.
Yeah, because here in Texas, we got a lot of towns that have got a German Native American mixed in them too. So sometimes that throws me off a little bit too.
Okay, now there's the word here of a town in northwestern Iowa. I can't even begin to pronounce it. Ocheyedan.
Okedon?
I don't know. I have no freaking clue how it's pronounced.
There's probably a silent letter in there that you have to pronounce.
It's Okedon. Okedon, maybe.
Okedon.
Probably. No clue if it's right or not. But that's just one of the many places here in Iowa that you'll just find weird names for. I mean, one of the places where, that's not. I'm just going through the Google Maps and just finding weird ones.
Yes, it is true.
Osgood, that's easy. I have no idea what I'm going to find. So, Seneca. Shenandoah is a good one.
What?
Yeah, it's just the spelling when you try to read it, it does not pronounce right with the spelling to the pronunciation.
It's just like you said, like Louisville and Louisville are two different places.
No, the one that Grace put in there, that's pronounced completely different to how it's spelled.
Yeah,
correct.
Like I said, Louisville and Louisville could be both in where she's in Kentucky, and they'd be completely different places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Barney. Another one a lot of people get wrong is San Jose. When they see it on the map, it doesn't say San Jose.
And it says, survey says.
A lot of people, yeah. A lot of people they'll actually say the J, San Jose, and there's no San Jose.
An H sound.
It's an H, yes, so it's Spanish. So a lot of the cities up in Quebec, Newfoundland, that area, I cannot pronounce a lot of those names in those cities.
Grace's daughter lives in Burney, Texas, near San Antonio.
Yep. Burnell.
I spent a lot of time in Texas, just like my wife did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff that's Spanish descendant, German descendant, some English descendant. Yeah, it's all mixed in.
Yeah, you think this one place is German descendant? It's called German Valley.
Yeah,
I think they're German. What do you think?
Could be.
Buffalo Center. Woohoo! Oh, this one. Okay, this one here's a little bit better. Well, that's simple. to the
Yeah,
point.
it's just trying to pronounce some of these little towns just outside of these major metropolitan areas. It's like,
Right.
am I saying that correctly?
Oh, daughter.
Everybody knows these
Daugherty.
metropolitan areas. Yeah, it is a lot of French names. They're in eastern
Daughtry.
Canada.
Burdette. Ackley.
Burdette.
Burdette.
Okay.
But everybody knows already now how to pronounce those major metropolitan areas because they've heard it before many times. When you get into the suburbs, the little villages, yeah, then the names are hard to pronounce.
This is Burdette.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, literally, there's places. Oh man, we got Oakland.
Yeah. But like I said, it's a major metropolitan. Everybody knows it around the world.
Right. And we actually have some places. Well, no. I'm saying we have names of places that are like, we can go to Moscow if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Moscow, Iowa.
We have a Brooklyn, Iowa.
We have a Brooklyn, Iowa. We have a Toledo, Iowa.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to.
Here in Texas.
We have a Montezuma too. Searsboro. Watch here. You guys should know about Watch here because I talked about it all. A lot the last little while. Oh, that's a new one. Palmyra. Sorry, that's down for where near. Actually, not too far from here. Actually, Milo.
And there's Sheridan and Corydon.
East Peru.
Same one in Scotland.
I don't think there's one in Arizona.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh, I could check.
There's a Melbourne.
Melbourne.
We have a Melbourne, Iowa.
There's Albia.
Checking. Nope, we do not.
Albia.
No, we don't have a Scotland, Iowa.
But Albia's another.
We got Gallery. We have. Here's a good one. Correctionville.
Yeah. The corrections facility?
I don't know. I just spotted it. Never heard of it until now. Interesting. Do not know what's there. Now, here's the thing. Correctionville Library.
This is the prison library.
But they're near Washta and Holstein.
I'll be right back. I got to use the room.
Okay. Oh, well, which is south of Cherokee. It's up by Storm Lake. We got Cleghorn, Meriden, Maryville, Ramson, Lamar's, Bindle Lamar's, Germantown. Let's see here. Marathon, Pocahontas.
Pocahontas?
Yep. We have, oh man, so many different ones. Farnhamville, Gallery, Harcourt, Boxholm, Peyton.
We got a Stanton.
We have an Angus.
Hey, that's close.
We also have Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Huxley. That's where Tyler was originally from. Nevada. Spelled like Nevada, but it's spelled Nevada. Pronounced Nevada. We got Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yeah. You want to see Melbourne?
Melbourne in Australia.
You see Melbourne in Iowa? There you go, Melbourne. It's a little small compared to your Melbourne, but hey, it's still a Melbourne.
Uh-huh.
Hey, they got a 66 station.
Still in Melbourne.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, we found Melbourne, Iowa.
Melbourne, Iowa?
Yep. And we got Harvester. Baxter is where we found that bow, that Fred Bear left-handed recurve bow.
Mm-hmm.
But here is where we're moving to, Newton.
Yeah, we have a Newton about 25 miles away from us.
They actually have some really cool stuff here in Newton. I mean, the Maytag Park here, for those people who are into disc golf, really good disc golf course. Now, this right here, 30-acre park, awesome place to hike.
Yeah. Okay, how are you?
Hey, PA, how you doing, brother?
Hi, PA, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, we have a cord in here, too. I bet there probably is a Springfield in every state.
Like I said, as far as I know, there is not one in Arizona.
We have to get the money together first, Cecilia, when we're moving. Once we have the money and the contract signed, then we can start officially moving stuff. We got to come up with about $1,500, give or take, $1,600.
I would say about $1,700.
$1,700 total between the two of us. We can do that. We got a little bit. We got time, which is the good thing. We just got to get a U-Haul and a truck to tow my trailer because I don't have a truck anymore, which really freaking sucks. The vehicle that we had before we got the van had a tow hitch. This one doesn't. So we're gonna have to figure that out.
There should be a tow ball on the U-Haul truck.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not the same of actually having one I could actually use.
Yeah,
this
is true.
He wants one he can eat.
Yeah, that's my next big purchase, other than a bow from Riverbend Longbows out of Eddyville. He's a local Iowa bowyer, but a truck that can pull my trailer is my next big purchase. But that's going to be a long ways off because the money that I got from my truck then was used to take care of other things.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get it, the money back so we can buy another vehicle. I'm glad you're doing good. We got a lot of plans for stuff that we're going to be doing once we get moved. I'm still going to travel and do videos and stuff like that, so that's not going to change. So I can actually probably end up doing more stuff, maybe even with Rob if he's up for it. My fishing skills are still never going to improve, I don't think.
Practice.
But as the saying goes, it's not practice. Practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice
just makes it better. There's no such thing as perfect.
No. Hey, Evan.
Hello, Evan.
Yeah, rent fair wise, Newton is pretty centralized for all fairs in Iowa, which is really cool. And the fair that Jenny works is getting purchased by the county.
Ooh.
Yeah, so maybe after they change hands, I might be able to get my range in there, so I can run my archery range at this particular fair. So it would be awesome to get that done.
That would be awesome.
Yep. So before they switched owners, I had a range at that particular fair site when they first opened up. But when they switched hands, they wanted someone else in there. That kind of thing happened. So I had people coming from all over the state and sometimes out of state to my ranges. So it was a lot of fun because I held a full-size tournament archery range for everybody from 2 years old to 90. People can shoot on my range. If you were handicapped or not, didn't matter to me. Everybody got to shoot.
That's cool.
We actually had this, we've had kids with cerebral palsy and wheelchairs use a crossbow and hit the target. Yeah, he couldn't talk, but he was excited. He was bouncing up and down. We had this one girl who had part of her arm amputated at the just past the elbow, and she used that to pull back the bowstring, and she hit the target. She was freaking awesome. And we've had people who are in their 90s shoot to little kids. We had to help them pull the bow back, obviously, but they still had fun, and that was the whole point. And I had so many complaints from Jenny and other people saying, "Oh, you should raise your prices and make more money." But the thing is,
I'm not the point.
Huh?
That's not the point.
No.
Thing is, I could probably get more money with repeat customers
Mm-hmm.
than anything else, and I did. We actually had this one kid. How many all-day passes did we sell that one time, hon?
5 or 6.
How much did we charge? 50, 60 bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had like 5 or 6 people pay for all-day passes and all weekend passes just to come in and shoot. And this one girl actually put down about 80 bucks at the beginning of the day. Said, I'm here to shoot. I ended up hiring her by the end of the fair. She was ecstatic about it because she just loved being on the range and hanging out with us. And this way she got to shoot for free and, earn some money too.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, Ian's just getting to the point where he, shoots not quite as good as me, but pretty good. So,
hey, is there enough room that you can do like a field target there?
the range size that I had set up is 30 yards wide by 40 yards long.
Okay.
So, and I had my target
you
at 20.
cannot do that. Okay.
Well, our furthest target out, actually, no, it was about 45 yards to 50 yards. Our furthest target out was 40 yards, which is pretty extreme.
Yeah.
And we'd have tournaments where we do 3 arrows at each target, and it'd be like $20 entry fee. Nothing overly. For adults, that was it. $20 entry fee, and we'd pay either cash or prizes, depending on what we had available. And we'd have, was it that one fair? The gates closed, and we still had a line of about 50 people waiting to shoot in my range.
Wow.
They thought everybody was gone until they went over the hill and saw the people waiting in line to shoot. Yeah, 50 people waiting to shoot after gate closed.
Wow.
So we just couldn't stop. I mean, we got everybody through, and we said, "Thank you for coming," and everything else, and we had people show up just to watch the tournament shoot. And then there's the time when I just, would show off and start shooting, doing trick shots and stuff like that. So just for fun. Jenny called it showing off. But the thing is, I guess it could be an exhibition. Yeah.
Expedition.
Yes, what I said and what she said.
I'm trying to say it, and I'm hearing a different word.
Yes.
Exposition or exposition?
Yes. Exposition.
Something like that. Showing off.
I'm trying to sound a little bit more dramatic.
Well, the thing is, it's just I actually got to do my first time. Give me a second. I have a picture that I have of myself shooting 2 arrows at a time. That was actually done by a local paper who wanted to see me shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the first time I've ever attempted it. And I did it on camera, and it worked. It was so freaking cool. I'd never done it before, so I decided to see if I could do it. And it worked. Just like I did with the video when Grace was there. I don't know what I can do until I try it. So I just a little bit, I would say better than average, but not great because I don't practice enough. When I did the Iowa Games back in 2019, there was a guy there with a coach, and the coach told me, how often do you practice? He goes, not enough. And he was coaching the kid that was like one of the best in the world. And he just asked me who taught me to shoot. I said, I taught myself. He was impressed. I won my division, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I won the master and senior division, which is
Now I got a question.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I know that we have our field target in air guns. What is it actually called with archery?
Okay. Defined field target for me, please.
Okay. We have 4 targets on per station, and we have 9 stations. They're all set at different distances. And you get 2 shots per target.
Give me a moment here.
When you hit, you get a point, and if you miss, it's a 0.
Give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm trying to. That's not it. That's Maryland.
It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be difficult.
Okay. There. I'm trying to find something. Oh, here it is. I know what I'm looking. I know what it is. It's a 3D.
Yeah.
Target range.
Yeah.
Now here check. This is where we shot a couple years ago, or last year. Give me a second here. This is where we shot last year, Jason.
Yeah, like I said, you got several different stations, and each station you have to have a different position to shoot from.
Right.
For us, it'd be
different distances, different
prone,
angles,
offhand, sitting, squatting.
I've done a 3D range before, and I came in third, and I quit the last 2 or 3 targets.
Mm-hmm.
I quit, and I still came in third. That should tell you something.
Yeah.
And because a lot of the targets they had set up where you were shooting in between trees that were really narrow and things like that, they said, "Oh my God, that's so tiny." To me, it looked like it was a mile wide.
Yeah.
To me, that's a lot of room. A foot is a lot of room if you're used to it. And I do barebow shooting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, we got several competitions around the U.S., and it's picking up all over around the world. Yeah. I was just wondering if there was like an equivalent to something like that.
Well, as I said, it's a 3D range. That site that I just showed you had that range and a 3D range that was all the way around it.
Yeah.
You walk a trail, get to a station, shoot, then you retrieve, score, retrieve your arrows, go to the next station, and continue. Whether it's not going to be the same animal either. It could be a deer, could be a boar, could be a bear, could be anything. It just depends on what they decide to put.
Velociraptor.
It could be a velociraptor. It could be a zombie. Who knows? But it could be a knight in shining armor. Who knows? Yeah. But the thing is, you just never know what you're going to end up coming up against. And if you're going up against a knight with a shield, you got to get around that shield.
Oh yeah.
You hit the shield, you lose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 0. You do not hit your target.
Exactly. If you hit the helmet, 0. Same thing. He's got armor. He's protected. But
like I said, I was just wondering what the equivalent was, what it was called. I was wondering what the equivalent. I was wondering what in the archery world, what is it called?
Give me a second here. We call them 3D shoots, is all I know. We have the Iowa Bowhunter Association that do 3D shoots. There's also another group called the Mid-Iowa Archers. These guys blew me away at the Deer Classic because these guys are a professional archery team. They have the sponsors, they have the gear, they have the coaching, they have everything. I'm just a little guy with a 74-pound longbow, trying to keep up with guys with compounds.
Yeah.
But I could still take down what I need to do when I go hunting, just because that's what I do.
Yeah.
But it's usually called 3D.
Yeah.
There was a 3D shoot at the Iowa Deer Classic. I didn't do that, but it's called 3D archery here in Iowa. So they have them. Oh, they have a 3D archery shoots in Indiana. So Grace would be that. They have them in New Mexico, everywhere. They probably have them down in Texas too. So
yeah. Yeah, I was just kind of curious.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I was just kind of curious on what they actually call it for the tournament.
Yeah, it's a 3D shoot because they're 3-dimensional targets. That's why they call it 3D. And when everybody sees those people shooting at deer targets in their backyard or whatever, you see them along the highway. You see people who who's shooting by. You can tell they have their archery targets out there. But it just, I've never really shot a lot of 3D targets until the tournaments and stuff like that. And I just see if I could do it. It's cool. It's great. I love doing it. I just don't do it very often. So it's going to be interesting.
You have to lay on me. Seriously, Bruce. You're not a lapdog.
No, I'm not. I'm not a lapdog. Neither is he.
No, Brewster.
But he loves his mom.
But he's heavy. He's not a lapdog.
He thinks he is. There's a movie that you probably get a kick out of, Mandy. It's an old Disney film, actually, called The Ugly Datsun.
Never heard of it.
Okay, if this was back in the 60s, about a guy who wanted a big dog, but his wife wanted little dogs.
Yeah.
And when they took their dog, your purebred Datsun, to the vet because she was giving birth to pups, they had a purebred Great Dane that had too many pups, not enough milk. And the Datsun had not too many pups, but a lot of milk. So they gave him a Great Dane pup to be raised with Datsuns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought himself as a Datsun, not a Great Dane.
Great Danes think like that regardless. That's just...
Yeah, they think they're very, very tiny when they're not.
Yeah. Yeah. And, they pull you over, whip you in the face with their tails and...
Yep.
Yeah, and sit on you.
Don't get me started on Disney films. I love old school Disney films. Always have. They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Like the computer who wore tennis shoes.
No, I like the
you know that one.
I like
Jason.
the actual older ones. Yes, I do. That's actually what's his name? Big actor now.
Kurt Russell.
Yes.
He was also in Follow Me Boys. He was in The Strongest Man in the World.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Another child actor.
Yeah, he was a very famous child actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you ever seen Follow Me Boys with Fred McMurray, it was a really good movie. About the Boy Scouts, by the way, for anybody who's interested.
Yeah.
I heard about the new Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, Grace.
They're going to ruin it.
Do you know they made a remake of Valley Girl?
No.
They did. Why? I don't know. It's like when they made a remake of Red Dawn. Still don't know why, but they did.
Because they're out of ideas.
They're trying to do a remake of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, no. Can't do it.
Without Tim Curry, it does not work.
No.
Tim Curry, Barry Boswick, Susan Sarandon. No, it does not work.
No.
They were even going to add new songs.
No. I won't see it.
I won't see it either.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Some things you do not remake. Some things you can.
I mean, when they tried to revamp the Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay.
I've seen the movie with the new one with the girls in it. I was not impressed.
I watched it. No, I was.
They basically took what the first two movies and just threw them out the window.
Yeah.
And said these girls are the Ghostbusters. That doesn't work. But the one they got, the new one that just came out about the grandkids.
I might see that one just because it's like a next generation.
Yep.
That's the one works. I'm on about, Colin.
This is the one.
Was it good?
Kids?
No, I wasn't impressed with
all the Ghostbusters in it, not just.
Nah, I was not impressed with that.
Your granddad shows up as a ghost to help her and everything. That's just amazing. That's cool. But the one with the all-female cast.
That was just that. No, that was wrong.
Yeah. They changed how the proton packs worked and everything. You're like, why? I got friends of mine who do cosplaying of Ghostbusters at Comic-Cons, and they have it movie accurate detailed.
Yeah.
And they just didn't understand it. Oh, yeah. You do need to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Mandy. You do.
Try and find a full-length version. Do not find a cut one.
Yep. Also, if you can, I'm not sure if JV can, find it where it's in a theater, not on the computer.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You got to see it in person in a theater with other people, and they must be allowed props. You have to watch it. It's an audience participation film.
And dress the part.
Actually like a movie, or is this a theater thing?
It
is a movie.
It's a theater experience.
Yes.
I have seen that movie over 67 times. I will never watch it on TV. I will tell you that.
No, because it's all cut up and it's missing key information for the movie.
Oh, yeah. And Meatloaf is in the movie, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who else was there. Like I said, Barry Boswick. For those people who do not know who he is, see, he was. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out what TV shows he was in besides that one. Susan Sarandon, Barry Boswick. He was Brad.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry. I'm sure Mandy knows who Tim Curry is.
Oh, yes.
Mandy, you know who Tim Curry
who?
is? Tim Curry.
Yes. Yep.
Where do you know him from?
The movie with the apes that try and eat ya.
Say that again.
Okay.
No, just say what you said again. I want to hear
It's
it.
the movie. I'm pretty sure it's. Basically, they go to Congo or an island. They take this gorilla that
Congo.
can. Yeah, but there you
He
go,
was in
Congo. Was he in
Okay.
Congo?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yes,
Was he in
is.
Congo?
I think he was. I think he was
Okay.
the doctor.
Okay.
I have a
Movies that-
picture
It's
of
been a
him
long time since
sitting
I've
there,
seen it.
like freaked out, just looking in my head. So
Okay. Movies with Tim Curry. I can name a few. The
One.
Shadow.
The Hunt for Red October. The Shadow. Yes.
What's the one that he did
Home
with
Alone. And then he also did Fern Gully.
Clue?
Home Alone.
Clue.
Home Alone, yes. And Clue.
There's another one he did. Give me a second.
I'm cheating here. I've
Fern
already
Legend.
looked it up.
Yes.
He was the
demon.
darkness. Yeah. He was
Scary
in-
movie.
He was in It.
No. Yes, he was the clown It.
Yeah. He was Pennywise.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the movie
He was
It.
the original
Stephen
Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was in. Oh wow, this is going to be actually pretty good. Things that you may have heard of. I'm just going to go through the Rocky Horror is one of them. He was also in the Pirates of Penzance. He was in Spell-A-Lot. He was on stage. Spell-A-Lot.
Oh, on stage. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that's where he started.
Okay.
Stage.
Yeah, because Rocky Horror was technically the movie version of the stage show.
And wasn't he also the stage one too?
Yep.
For Rocky Horror?
Yes, he was.
I thought he was.
He was in The Three Musketeers as Cardinal Richelieu, which was a really good one, by the way.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones. McHale Navy, Muppet Treasure Island, Charlie's Angels. Oh man. TV wise,
I like the reverse role he did on the Hunt for Red October.
Is that on there? I don't see it.
He was the doctor in Hunt for Red October.
I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going down. He did Pennywise, the story of It is one of the last movies he did. He did Burke and Hare, Secret of Moonacre, Christmas in Wonderland, Bailey's Millions, Kinsley, The Scoundrel's Wife, The Ritual, Scary Movie 2, Charlie's Angels, Sorted, Four Dogs Playing Poker, Pirates of the Plane, Adam's Family Reunion. He was Gomez. McHale's Navy, Lover's Knot, Muppet Treasure Island, Congo. You mentioned that one. You were right on that.
Mm-hmm.
The Shadow as Farley Claymore. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
Three Musketeers, one of my favorite ones of his. Loaded Weapon 1, he was Mr. Jigsaw. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, he was Mr. Hector. Passed Away, Boyd Pinter. Oscar, Dr. Thornton Poole. Hunt for Red October, there you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pass the Elmo. Clue, Legend, Plowman's Lunch, Annie. By the way, Rooster Hannigan, he did such a good job with Carol Burnett in that one. Loved that movie. Shout and Times Square and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm a major Tim Curry fan.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said earlier, he was also the he was in the Fern Gully. He was the bad guy there.
Yeah, that's a voice acting. That's a whole different section. I didn't even
I
touch
know.
that section.
He was in
kidding.
Fern Gully.
Yeah,
that's what
he's the smoke demon.
Pay attention, Amanda.
Voice
Sorry,
role.
Jason.
Okay, here we go. His first voice role was Fern Gully. but he's also been in Pebble and the Penguin, Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Christmas, The Christmas Carol, Rugrats, Scooby-Doo, and The Witch's Ghost. Yeah, he was Bartok the Magnificent, Rugrats in Paris. Oh my gosh,
Love Rugrats.
Barbie in the Nutcracker. Don't ask me how he became that part. He was in Garfield, The Tale of Two Kitties.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. Let's see what else. Another good one.
He did so much; it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I mean, and his singing voice is just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Planets of the Apes, though, was a good movie. I didn't mind Planet of the Apes.
Oh my God,
The old one or the new one?
The first one.
Guys, he's got DC cred, DC Comics cred. He was in Batman, the animated series, as a henchman. He was just a henchman, but he was there. He counts. He was actually in Jumanji.
Really?
I think it was an animated series. He was in Voltron. For those people who are like their anime.
1980s.
He was also in Batman Beyond. Ooh. Samurai Jack. For those people who knew that one.
I love Samurai Jack.
He was also The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron. Boy Genius. He was in that one. Oh my God. He was in Phineas and Ferb. Stubbings, Dr. Lloyd Wexler, Worthington Dubois for 2 episodes. Yeah, he got more cred for me. He was in Young Justice. Oh, right. Transformer Rescue Bots. Oh my God. He was okay, hon. Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Chancellor Palpatine was done by Tim Curry. So for those people who are interested, he gets up. You keep him going up on that one.
Table.
And also he's got video game cred as well, if those are people who are interested. So yeah. Dragon Age Origins, hon. Yep. He was also in, that's another good one you might Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. And also Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't do that. Now I gotta get sleepy.
Oh, he's also done a ton of audiobooks. Just because he's just that good.
But I'm tired.
But it's still daylight where you're at.
Why don't you just wake him up? Coffee's not working.
Hun, he narrated Dune. He narrated, what else did he narrate that you would like? Peter Pan, Dracula, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Christmas Carol. Excuse me. Give me a second here.
No, that would be the 1984 Dune, right?
No, this Dune is the audiobook from 2000 to 2000.
Oh, okay.
Different versions of that one.
Okay.
He did Dune, House Harkonnen, as well as House Corino. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but
Sheridan?
I read the books before I seen Dune. I read all the books. Then I saw the movie and I didn't really care for it.
No, I like the music in the original with the surround sound.
Yeah.
It's a very good bass. Oh yeah. It was the music.
I think we lost people in chat.
Yep.
I'm sorry for losing you, folks. Please forgive me.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. What is your favorite movie of all time? I want to know. Randy, what's yours?
I have too many.
Land Before Time.
Which one? The original?
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. Really good movie. Like, was it with Littlefoot? Yeah.
Yeah. And Petrie, the bat bird looking thing.
He's a pterodactyl or pterodon, one of the two. I'm not sure which.
I named my budgie after him. I got a budgie when I was a kid. And I named my budgie after him.
Okay, that's cool. Jason,
I have not too many.
approximation of your favorite one.
Yeah. The one I'll probably throw in the most, if I'm doing like stuff around the house where I have some sound, believe it or not, like I said, I'll throw in Forrest Gump just so I can hear it.
I like Forrest Gump.
Could we watch Forrest Gump?
Tom was good in that one.
The last date night we just had, JV and I, we watched Forrest Gump on Monday.
What do you think?
I love Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is really good. Now, Evan, Lord of the Rings, good choice. Now, if you want to really see some really good Tolkien, you got to see the animated features they did back in the day.
Yes. Back in the late 70s, yes.
Yes. They were
animated with real actors.
They were really good, though. They were animated, but they were really, really cool. Grace is going, I'm not sure if Grace has said anything. Oh, Mad Max. Okay, the original Mad Max.
Fury Road.
Oh, okay, the Road Warrior, the first one. Mad Max is the second one. Now, Abbott and Costello, I agree. They're good in pretty much anything, Grace. I understand. My favorite routine ever they did was still Who's on First. It's always going to be the all-time favorite of everybody I know. Have you ever heard that one, Mandy?
Which one?
Who's on First?
No.
You don't know that one?
No.
Oh, my God. Abbott and Costello does this routine about baseball. And Abbott is telling Costello the names of the players on the team.
Yeah.
And it basically goes, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know's on third. Yesterday's catching, tomorrow's pitching. And there's a couple others I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, Costello is trying to ask a question who everybody is. And the thing is, he's being told what their names are, but he doesn't get it that those are their names.
Oh, wasn't one of them like Nobody?
Nobody. Yeah, I think that's the
Nobody's on third.
No, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Is on third. I think yesterday's catching or tomorrow's pitching, or vice versa. I can never get that straight. And I know nobody's the shortstop.
Yeah.
And there's 3 people in the outfield, which I can't remember. So I'm gonna have to look that one up. But yeah.
Now, if I'm going to sit down and watch a movie, I will watch The Right Stuff.
Right Stuff is good, but it's long. Okay.
Yeah, that's also where I grew up, too.
Okay. I've got the whole lineup. But there seems to be short a couple of people. Because they got first, second, and third, left field, center field, but they're missing a right fielder for some unknown reason. Because they got who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third. Left field is why. Center field is because. Tomorrow is pitching. Today is catching. And I don't give a darn or I don't care is the shortstop. So right fielder is not listed. So everybody says right fielder's name is Nobody.
Bless you.
And they ends up being that Lou Costello thinks that the first baseman's name is Naturally. Gesundheit.
Hang on.
All right there.
It's actually a pretty good little routine. Oh, the new Maverick movie. I want to see that one too, Evan.
Yeah, I do too. Problem is, just to go see a movie here at the theater, it's over an hour drive.
I'm just sneezing, Booster. It's okay.
We have
From it.
theaters really close by, but that's one of the things I do love about the drive-in over at Newton. They actually went through a big promotional boost to revamp the entire thing to digital so they can keep it. They raised the funds. I mean, they raised a lot of money to revamp the projectors, everything. So you can either watch it with the box you put in your window, like the old school way, or you can tune it to your radio.
Radio station, yeah.
And it was, you still have the little infield where kids can play and all this other stuff, and it just
the snack bar. And
yep. And like I said, one of the first things one of the places I remember taking Ian to when he was little was taking our minivan to the back row, throwing our futon mattress on top of the minivan, and sitting on top of the van watching the movie. We didn't even have to have our radio on because everybody else was blaring theirs. The only thing we had to worry about is you had to go to the bathroom. You had to climb down to go find a restroom. But yeah. Thank you, Grace. That is a really cool thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if anybody can remember the last drive-in movie they ever went to, but have you ever been to a drive-in, Andy?
No.
What was that?
We definitely got to correct that.
Do you want to go to bed now, or? Oh.
JV said he'd take me to a drive-in.
What was that?
JV said he'd take me to a drive-in.
If, like I said, if you come visit us, we'll take you to the drive-in. We have one of the last drive-ins in Iowa.
No.
And we'll make sure you have a lot of fun. I don't care what we'll have to watch a double feature. Though. If we do it on a Halloween, we can watch some really good horror movies. But I'm not much of a horror.
Be right back.
Okay.
Now, if it's old school horror, we're talking like 50s and 60s cheesy ones. Those are actually pretty cool. Or even anything with Vincent Price. Those are cool too.
Yeah, I kind of stay away from horrors because I get nightmares.
Say it again.
Kind of been staying away from horror movies and that because I get nightmares really bad.
I'll do this. I just muted his mic. Now, when I say old school ones, we're talking like Plan 9 from Outer Space or Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original one, in black and white. Anything with Vincent Price is pretty good, with the exception of How to Tame a Wild Bikini.
That was really weird.
That was weird. And Dr. Goldfoot and the Bikini Machine. Yeah, that's even weird. Yeah. But those are like one of his, weirder ones. But if you ever get a chance to watch any Vincent Price movies, Mandy, you should. They're well worth it. He was actually in his voice. He did a voiceover in Michael Jackson's Thriller. If you didn't know that.
Nope.
Okay, you know in the song Thriller, there's a guy says darkness falls across the land, midnight hour is close at hand. That's Vincent Price doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He was
I don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith?
Yes.
The movie that movie is based off was a Vincent Price movie.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's actually a remake of the original movie done with Vincent Price. Oh, I think it was like The Last Man on Earth or something like that. Give me a second. I have to double check.
And I love scary movies, Grace. I love horrors. I love thrillers, but they give me nightmares, like really bad at the moment. So I can't. And I act out my nightmares. Pretty bad for it. So I just can't chance it.
So what I missed last past
But I love
6
the
months?
movies.
Oh, we're talking about Vincent Price now.
Oh,
I love the movies. Saw.
No, I will not watch that one.
I love them. Absolutely love them.
I don't like movies like that. Those are horror movies.
I get nightmares from it.
Okay, the one series of horror films that I get a kick out of, but I don't like watching them, is any of the Friday the 13th. Not Friday the 13th. No, Nightmare on Elm Street. Sorry, with Freddy Krueger.
Haven't seen it.
It's an undead dream demon that preys on kids in their sleep. In their dream.
on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
On Elm Street, yes.
Freddy Krueger was burned to death by the people whose kids he was killing.
Yeah.
And he come back in their dream, the kids' dreams, and murder them in their dreams.
Oh.
They made
Really?
like 6 or 7 movies out of it.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually, they have some iconic scenes where he's killing these kids, but it just, he did it with style. Like the one where let's see, what was the one? The Dream Warrior one, where the kids were trying to fight back at him using their dream powers and stuff like that. And one kid who was originally stuck in a wheelchair was actually a powerful wizard in his dreams. He said, "I don't believe in fairies," and it gets really graphic. And I try to stay away from those if I can. Exorcist.
I'll start watching scary movies once I've moved.
I will not watch the scary movie, by the way. It's actually, that's all it's called. It's called The Scary Movie.
Isn't that a knockoff to the other movies?
Yes, it is.
It's a parody. It's a parody.
Yeah,
but
because
I won't
JB wants to watch it, but because I haven't actually seen the other movies that it's taking the piss out of, he says it's not going to make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's movies that you need to see that are. What was it? Give me a second. I got one movie I want to make a list.
Don't say the
Last
starving
Man on
game.
Earth is the one that Vincent Price was in. That is a precursor to I Am Legend with Will Smith, because that's what it was based off of.
I thought it was I Am Omega.
I Am Omega?
Yeah, with Charlton Heston.
I Am Omega.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was that was this Vincent Price because it's the same premise.
No.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's see, what was that one? What was the movie I just said? I missed it. Oh, I forgot. Dang it!
As a parody movie or as a scary movie?
No, I'm trying to remember.
Scary movie.
No, I'm trying to remember the actor, and you guys, I can't remember the name. I had it and I lost it because somebody asked me a question. Dang it!
It'll
wasn't.
come back to you.
I can't remember the guy's name now. I had an actor in my head. Now I lost it.
What, Vincent Price?
Nope, not Vincent Price. It was a whole different ball game. I was actually on Vincent Price. Then somebody asked me a question about Vincent Price, and I forgot the actor I was thinking about for a different movie altogether. Now I can't remember. It'll probably
Bruce
come to me
Campbell?
later on tonight, and I won't even understand why, but it'll be there. That's what
Not
usually
Bruce
happens.
Campbell, is it?
Not Bruce Campbell. Okay.
Army of Darkness.
Jenny loves Army of Darkness.
That was the third movie installment.
She loves all the Bruce Campbell's movies. I actually personally like him on TV in his TV series that he did.
Oh.
Briscoe County Jr. I liked Jack of All Trades, and when he was in Hercules, all those things.
Bruce what about Campbell, Halo?
What was that?
What about Halo?
Halo? Isn't that a video game?
It's a video game. There's also
I don't know
that
TV
one. Series now.
I did not know that one. I haven't seen it. I thought it was a video game only.
No, they've made several animated films, and then now they got the TV series.
Now, like you said, Bruce Campbell is. I mean, I could watch Bruce Campbell's movies pretty much all day, exception of the Army of Dark, the Army series. I don't like Evil Dead movies. I don't really care for those.
Well, like I said, the Army of Darkness is the third movie in that series.
I know. I said Evil Dead. I did say the Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2, where he loses his hand. You know, he loses his hand in the second movie.
I know.
First one. Let's see here. Man, I can't believe he's really been in that many. Oh, he was the Surgeon General of Beverly Hills in Escape from LA. I forgot about that.
Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. That was a good one.
Have you ever seen Sky High?
Yeah.
He was
the coach.
Coach Boomer. I love that movie, by the way. It was a really cool movie. He did Evil Dead back in 2003. No. He played somebody else in that one, I think. What did he do Evil Dead? Back in 81. I think they did a remake of it in 2013. Or is that a different one? Do not know. Oh my God! There's a new one. It's supposed to be coming out this year. Love.
Yeah, it's supposed to be his last thing that he's going to be doing.
Evil Dead Rise.
Ooh.
That's what it's called. I just found out about it. And
nice to say that.
No.
He's done video games. He's done Evil Dead, the video game. The game just came out this year. So you can play Ash Williams if you want to. He was also in Cars, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man 3. He was Evil Dead Regeneration, Evil Dead Fist of a Boomstick, Evil Dead Hail to the King, Pitfall 3D. I didn't know he was in that one. That is so
I haven't seen it.
It's a 3D version of Pitfall, I guess. I love that movie, that video game. It was one of my favorites. He was he was Santa Claus on the Librarian TV show. He made an awesome Santa Claus. Let's see. He was in what was he in? He was in Charmed.
Charmed.
The original TV series Charmed. He was in there.
Really?
Yep, he played FBI agent Woody Jackman. Episode Which Way Now? He was in Time Cop as Agent Tommy Maddox. He was in Weird Science as Gene the Genie.
Okay.
He was Autolycus in Xena Warrior Princess, as well as Hercules.
Hercules.
The TV series was Kevin Sorbo, not the other one. He was also in The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
That's what I like to make.
I have to make a quick phone call, Colan. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Now, Briscoe County Jr., folks, is it was sci-fi and steampunk
Western
meets
Western.
the West.
Yeah,
pretty much. It's like just jammed everything together, and it's weird, but good. Yes, it just Oh my gosh. It shows, classic Western motifs such as train robberies and gunshot fighting and stuff like that. But they also did a lot of science fiction stuff, like rockets and gadgets and everything else.
It was almost like a retake on the Wild West
It was
TV program.
Now, there's another show that was in the same light.
But she's mad at him. Wow.
As this one, but a little bit different, but not starring Bruce Campbell. That give me a second here. I have to give me yeah, the one with Richard Dean Anderson. Richard Dean Anderson did his own version of something similar in the genre, the same light as Briscoe County Jr., but not quite. And it was called Legend.
Now, I don't remember it.
Oh, this one came out when did this come out? 1995. It only lasted from April 95 to August 95.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Pre-Stargate.
Right after he did, when he was MacGyver for a while. So he played. He played a writer who was named Ernest Pratt, who wrote this dime novel, Nicodemus Legend, and he ends up being hired by the government to impersonate Nicodemus Legend. So, and he teams up with an impersonator, Janos Bartok, who's in the light of Nicholas Tesla type situation. And he was the guy who played Q on Star Trek, The Next Generation, for those who didn't know. John Delancey. Yeah. Also in that one is also Mark Adair Rios, who was also in this one. His name was, I can't even pronounce this one, folks. You're going to have to tell me. Okay, please forgive me on this one here. This is his first name on the show. I can't pronounce that one. I think the Aztec. Don't know. But apparently this character had taken every single course Harvard University had to offer and passed it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And apparently Nicodemus Legend's character uses the inventions that John Delancey's character and then he ends up writing a book about whatever inventions and the adventures that he's doing and making money that way. So he becomes a real life version of his book character, basically.
No.
It's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, he's Mexican, descendant of the Aztec kings. Okay, that's why the name. That makes sense. But actually, I liked the show, but it was actually cut short, unfortunately.
Most of the good ones are.
Yeah, it was only had 12 episodes, and it sucked. But that's it happened. If you ever get a chance to look for it, find it. Legend, this TV series, not Legend as in the Tim Curry movie. Oh no, sorry. Repeat. No, Legend as the one with Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. Yeah. Night. Thank you for coming. So, if you guys can tell me, I love my B movies. I love my old school movies. This is just. I lived above a video store for a while. I got back when they were still VHSs. so I got to watch a lot of movies.
But that's when those movies had style.
Exactly. Not just the movies, the TV shows. I mean, they had.
Yeah.
You could get away with so much. You didn't have
Yeah,
to cuss. You didn't have to show skin. You just
had
had
to
fun
have a
with it.
good story.
Okay, it's like what they did with Hercules and Xena and stuff like that. The storylines when they had the comic relief guys just in the background doing different things.
Yeah.
But instead of them being background, he was the main character.
Yeah.
You know, and just you had fun with that. And like Jack of all trades, with you need to watch that one too. Bruce Campbell killed it in that one too. John Waters movies, it depends, Grace. John Waters can be a little out there, even for me.
You got to remember, back in the 60s, 70s, and halfway through the 80s, most of that was supposed to be for entertaining. It wasn't supposed to be realism like they are trying to do now.
Right. Well, I mean, okay, Hairspray, Crybaby, loved Crybaby, by the way. Those are the ones I do remember. But he was in more television wise. He's been in TV. He's been movies. Wow, I didn't know that. No clue. Sorry, I'm just.
Well, on that note, it is now 10:03. I will talk to everybody.
You're
see
late.
everybody next
Go to
Thursday.
bed.
Yes, I will be going to bed.
Good night, brother.
And always remember,
High five.
Get outside. Yep. Don't forget to grow, catch it, clean it, cook it, and eat it.
Oh, before you head out, I was going to let you know real quick. Our potato plant is now like this freaking tall.
Potato or tomato?
Potato. Our tomatoes are this tall.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 of them.
All right.
Bye, Jason.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. All right. Everybody have a safe until next Thursday.
See you
All righty.
Thursday.
Later.
And it was just Mandy and me.
Yeah.
That's a movie title into itself. Mandy and me.
Mandy and I.
Mandy and me sounds for a movie title. That's what sounds better. True.
No. Mandy and I.
Mandy and I may be grammatically correct, but does not zing off the tongue as Mandy and me.
Yeah, good point.
Hence, it zings. And I have to go tuck in Jenny. So, Mandy, if you could please host for me while I go do so.
Yep.
Thank you.
Here. Hello, people in chat. How are we? How you doing, Grace?
Make sure you show your face, Mandy.
So what now?
Show your face.
I don't want to show my face. It's ugly. I'm joking. Hi. I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I'm very tired. I'm out of coffee. Desperate living flamingos. Flamingos. Have you got any other favorite movies, Grace, that you like to watch? Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I ain't listening to your grammar lessons, Mandy and I. Period. So funny on that live. So funny. Like heavy metal animated. Never heard of it. Period. It's just how it is. That was very funny though. It's like, what is Grace doing? And then it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll join in too. Like, you don't have to yell at me, Grace. I'm right here. Labyrinth was a good movie. I liked Labyrinth. Also, I love Willow. Willow was good. And Princess Bride. Didn't mind Princess Bride. That was a good movie.
I'm back. Are you still here?
No, I'm gone.
No.
I'm a ghost.
You're a ghost?
I'm a ghost.
Wow, we still got 3 people in here. Yay! You, me, and someone else. And that's
Right.
nice. Mandy and me is just grammatically correct because the objective said, oh, so me is correct. Mandy and me is correct.
No, it's not.
Grammatically, according to Grace, it is.
Well, Grace doesn't know everything.
Oh, I remember Heavy Metal. That one was freaky, Grace. Labyrinth was really good. They stopped making good movies for the most part.
Yeah.
It's always about the bigger explosion, the CGI. It's never about the story. You know, I mean, see, what would be a good one that would be close to about the story? I mean, okay, I'm looking at an example up here. It did have some action moments. Top Gun with Tom Cruise. Okay, yes, it has a lot to do with planes, but there was a love story going on behind the scenes. So, you know, as well. So then when Goose lost his life, everybody I know cried. Because that was sad. That's Stranger Things. I got Netflix running up here above this my TV here. So, oh man, Mandy.
I'm half asleep.
Mandy.
Still tired.
That's what you get for dancing until 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, but I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You were asleep at the time, but you were still dancing. You didn't see yourself out there going. This is why you're so tired.
No,
Your brain was doing one thing, your body was doing a whole bunch of different things else.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you could be up in the middle of the night, fully asleep, drinking coffee, and didn't know it.
No. I would never know unless I like filmed myself, but that ain't happening.
I cleaned the house once in my sleep.
I've trashed my house in my sleep.
How'd you do that?
Started picking stuff up and throwing it around.
I went to bed with a dirty house. I woke up with a clean one.
No, I move the things, especially in my room, and it's mainly beside my bed, but I do move a lot of things around in my sleep.
I know it. Do you have your coffee, Mandy? Is that what it's wrong? You don't have your coffee?
But I'm going to refill it. I've just finished it.
How much coffee did you have?
I'm on my first cup.
This is my first.
Yeah, but you've got a big cup. I've only got a little one.
Wrong.
Here. Where I am now.
You did. Okay, now you specified, but you didn't specify before because your cup is like right here.
Well, here, right now, where I am now, I've only got a small cup.
Okay. Your cup is actually taller than mine. It is about that much.
Oh, that's not that much. That's like a sip of coffee.
Mine's just a little bit wider and everything.
Yeah. But I don't know what. I don't know what it is. The last couple of days, it's just been
One of those things, huh?
getting like waking up tired.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, a lot of things are going to be happening in the next month or so. We got a couple of fairs we got to do. We got the event we're doing next month. We got, the move.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get this place as quickly as we can. And then we're going to be moving as quickly as we can, as well as cleaning out this place 100%. And if we pack everything right, and when we do the move, we can set up a yard sale or garage sale at our new location to sell some things to help offset the costs. So, because we're thinking, I'm trying to debate whether it would be cheaper to pay the money to put a trailer hitch on the van so I could use my trailer and pull that one back and forth, or rent a U-Haul.
I'd rent a U-Haul.
Yeah.
You've got, there's a lot of big items in your house that's got to be moved.
Furniture-wise, we have 4 recliners, and we have 2 beds, 2 tables, and a bunch of secondary tables. Kitchen table, which we're probably going to end up replacing because it's broke.
If you get a U-Haul, you can fit more in, and you're going to be doing less trips back and forth. So, you're going to be saving on fuel and everything else. So honestly, I'd spend that bit of money and I'd hire a U-Haul.
Yeah. I was considering cost of renting hiring somebody to help us move.
That can be pretty pricey though.
Yeah, it can be. I don't know. We're gonna try. We're just gonna try to get it done. It's just gonna be the 3 of us doing the moving. So most of the heavy lifting is gonna be done by me, obviously.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Grace says I would get the trailer hitch installed because you're going to need it for the get together, and she also asked, "Isn't your trailer pretty big?"
It's an 18-foot trailer, but it's only a single axle trailer. It's not a big dual axle thing. It's not that heavy, and the van can pull up to 1,800 pounds, but the trailer's not that. It's probably about 900 pounds. So we're going to use the get together, the haul the pavilion and our camping gear to the get together. So we could also use it as a emergency shelter if need be, if weather goes bad, because it is a trailer.
So is it an enclosed trailer or not?
It is. It is. It's got a back door which swings open this way with 2 doors and a side door.
How high?
Oh, I can walk in it without bending over. Hey, Mikey. Yes, I am. We're moving back to Newton. That's my friend Mike.
Hello, Mike.
I call him Big Mike. Are you going to be at Amana, Mike, this weekend? Because Mike, the guy who owns the fair, just hired us to work the fair. So we get paid, we get gas money, we get food. And I get to see my friends. So yay on all accounts on that part, because I haven't been to a fair in over a year. I am going to try to get a trailer hitch on the van, Grace. I just got to figure out how much it's going to cost to get one installed, because I can't do it myself.
You want it done properly as well, so you're not like towing your trailer and all of a sudden it comes off and you lose everything and stuff gets wrecked.
Oh yeah, I can get one near me at the U-Haul one in Urbandale. They'll install it, but I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. That's the only issue. I'm looking at this one place. I'm not sure if it has it does have a website. So I'll be checking that one out. I don't know.
Mike says, do you need the trailer moved this weekend?
No.
And he also says, unfortunately, probably not.
Well, that's too bad, Mike, because I'm going to be up there all 3 days. Do I know what I'm doing? Nope. If I'd rather be running my range if I could, but I'm not, unfortunately. Hey, South, how you doing, brother?
Hello, South.
No, I do have an event I am doing, Mike, on the 17th, 18th, and 19th, and I'll be I'm renting an extra day for the event for taking my trailer to a local event only a mile from my house right here. But I can set up all my gear in there and be comfortable, which is really nice. And it's because it's going to be the same setup I'm planning on taking up to Yellow River in July, which is I'm really going to be grateful for, because once we get done with the move and everything, I am probably going to be so stressed I need a vacation. So good timing.
I want a vacation.
Well,
why don't I have a vacation, Colan?
You're always invited to come up with me. You know that. You just got to figure out a way to get here.
Yeah.
I've got extra tents and everything. It's very intense. No, but right now, we're going to get our weekend through and use the money to help get some stuff paid. And also, next week, we're going to go do a walkthrough of the house sometime next week.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty cool, South. Hope all goes well, mate.
Well, congratulations, South. I have a long wait, hopefully, before I have any grandkids. Because my guy is only 16, and I don't need him to be a dad yet. I waited until I was 38 before I had him.
How old?
I was 38 years old when Ian was born.
Huh.
Yeah, I was pretty old. But he's like, but I think he's cool right as he is. So I can understand that, Mike. But if you can make it, totally awesome. I'm bringing at least 2 outfits. I wish I could wear my kilt, but I need a new one. But I will bring my stuff for that one. Wow. I don't even have one. So good on
Well, I
everybody.
haven't got kids, so I haven't got any.
But as soon as you marry JV, you will. Technically.
It's on the cards.
Huh?
It's on the cards. It's something we've spoken about.
Yeah. You'll be a stepmom, definitely.
I'll just be Amanda.
Well, legally, you'll be a stepmom. But personally, you'll be Mandy or Amanda.
Yeah.
We understand that. Jenny, we don't call Jenny. Jenny is still called Mom by Ian.
Yeah.
But it's either when we refer to either one of his real mom or Mommy Jenny. That way we know, we can tell who's who. But he still calls Jenny Mom because she raised him from a baby.
Yeah.
With me. So, as she said, he peed on me. He claimed me. I'm his.
Fair enough.
He marked his territory. But now that he's 16, and then you try to mention that, then he gets all embarrassed.
Yeah.
But I will look into seeing about getting a kilt again this weekend. I might get lucky. But I'll have to wait and see. I'm bringing my archery gear and my sword.
Just remember, Colin, with you trying to move, save money and everything else, like your flea markets, all of that stuff.
No, that's not going to happen for the flea markets and the thrift stores and stuff like that are on the back burner.
Hold. Yeah.
But roadside fines are on the table no matter what. Curb fines are never going to be out of style because those things are free.
Exactly. And they're fun to do as well.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten some really good fines.
Stop the car! That's what I do. If I see someone, instead of asking nicely, I just scream at them, stop the car! And then they just look at me like, yep, she's crazy. Yep, I am.
Oh, one of the things I think that the universe was telling me that we were getting ready to move because I've been finding things that are used in helping people move lately.
Yeah.
Like when you get a big cardboard box and you have to tape it shut.
Yeah.
The little gun that you use to tape your boxes shut. I found a roll of tape and a gun, a brand new tape gun in the curb, which I brought home. Then I found a moving quilt, which they use to wrap furniture while you move it.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think the universe was telling me before all this was going on that it was about time to go. So
yes, I'll agree with you there.
Oh, I was going to show you guys something. It's actually pretty cool. One of the things we found on the curb.
And you've got a point there too, Grace.
What did I miss? What did she say? Well, the thing is, we were already in the area and we just happened to be passing it on the way to go somewhere we were going anyway. We just stopped off and picked up stuff as we were going. So technically not exactly out of, for gas thing, but we found one of these. It's a thermos.
Yeah.
I don't know what year this one is or anything like that, but I don't think this thing's ever been used. But That's the inside the cup. No scratches,
nice.
nothing in it.
It's either well looked after or wasn't used.
Yeah, this is the. No, okay, there's the one part. Here's the other part. Look at that.
Yeah.
None of that has ever been used. So I want to find out. There's a serial number on the back, on the bottom here.
Yeah.
I want to just look it up, see what year this thing is, because I haven't seen plastic ones of these in a long time. But you can put your soup in there and all this other stuff, and
yeah.
It's an all-in-one lunch thing for me, I would think. So there you go. If you want to take your soup for lunch and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And like I said,
Especially
that's just
on cold days.
Huh?
Especially on cold days.
Yeah. Personally, I like beef stew. It's one of my things I like, and vegetable beef soup is another. Clam chowder. Chili, sometimes, not every time.
Yeah.
But soup-wise, that's pretty. And tomato soup when I do my grilled cheese.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. So the move is going to be interesting unto itself. Like I said, we don't get to look at the place until next week. But we have two spot places we were looking at. One's $100 more than the other one, but
it's cheaper than what you're paying now.
Both of them are both cheaper than what we're paying now.
Yeah.
So if we get either one, we're good. So we're good either way. So we have a primary and a secondary place picked out, both in the area that we're looking for, and the price is cheaper, which is amazing. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes. And I haven't really. Ooh, I had a message. Oh, Jenny was.
Sure.
There was Jenny texted me, and she forgot that I when we were at Walmart earlier picking up groceries, that I left my phone in the car.
Oh.
I was charging my phone. Okay, but that's basically what's going on for me right now. I wish it could be something else, but it's been a year, and the lease is pretty much up.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, we're going to be moving to a place that we liked for a long time. So
you'll have less restrictions as well.
Yeah, because we want to get a place that's ours, that we can actually work with better.
Yeah.
So that way we can put in a garden. We can, the lawn is also smaller than the place we're at right now, which is a big difference. And, we have a mower, so we don't have to worry about that. But it is what it is. And hopefully we'll get things figured out.
Hopefully. You will, though. Might take a little bit, but you'll get things sorted. Everything takes time.
Oh, I'm sure. And once I get my credit back up where it's supposed to be, I can use my VA benefits to get a home loan to purchase a place or build a place, depending on what I want to do. That kind of thing. So we'll figure it out, I'm sure.
You will.
And when we do, we're definitely going to be permanently not moving anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's just no point.
It'll be your forever home.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for. I would love to buy south, especially here in Iowa. The main reason is because the ground is just made for planting. Literally, some of the best soil in the United States in Iowa. And it's just, I don't need a lot of land. I would love just 10 acres. That's it. No more. With a little mixture of a creek, some woods, and a little pasture land for planting, and a place to have an archery range of my own.
Yeah.
So if I want to go out in the middle, in the middle of the night and just say I want to shoot my bow off the back porch, I can do that. Also, if I have a place of my own, I could also get my homeowner tags and go hunting on my own place without having to ask permission or anything else.
Yep.
And if I have a creek on the bed, on the place, or a place we can make a pond or something, we could fish too. And imagine having all my friends over just to hang out around a big fire pit.
Yeah.
Just for fun. I don't know about that, Mike. That's a little bit more work than I'd really want to do. I'm more of just I could do the archery range thing. That's my thing. I don't know about big run fair stuff. That's politics stuff I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, you got insurance and everything else you have to deal with too.
Yep. I mean, there's stuff that we want to do. There's something, as long as we want to be self-sufficient where we don't have to worry about, have our own water, have our own septic system, have solar panels or wind turbines or something like that, if possible. And that way we don't have to rely on anybody.
Yeah.
If the power goes out everywhere else, we're okay. A trebuchet, not sure. A little bit much for my range there, Mike. Catapult, trebuchet, any of those things. I've seen pumpkin chucking. No. And you probably have no clue what I just said.
No, I actually do.
You
I've
do know
seen
about
it.
pumpkin chucking. Oh,
yeah.
my God.
I do know about that.
You know where it's held?
No.
Rhode Island.
Really?
Yep. They have a big festival about every year, so you can chuck a pumpkin as far as they can in multiple ways. They got air cannons, they have catapults, they have centrifugal cannons, they have all different ways. And there's a kid division. Little kids do this too. And they get way out there. I think they've actually made it over a mile with a pumpkin before. That's saying something. By the way, how is JV doing?
He's doing all right. He's just working.
I haven't heard from him, so I don't know.
I know the weekend that's just gone, he spent trying to get his cars sorted, getting them parts replaced or something.
Yeah.
I know this weekend he gets both of his daughters back.
So are you planning a shopping trip when you get over here with them, or just so you can get to know each other better?
No, there will be a shopping trip. Obviously, I'm going to need clothing suited to my environment. And that's one thing that he's already said we'll be doing.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not even going to try and think about any of that at the moment because I just get down at the fact that I'm not there.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's life.
But you will be here soon, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, hopefully before Christmas.
I'll make sure when we're in our new place, we'll have a place for you to come crash at our house.
Sounds good.
And like I said, there's always going to be coffee.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's the Iowa thing you could have that you haven't had yet. Ooh, if it was more towards August than Christmas, we could take you to the Iowa State Fair. And get you deep fried anything.
Christmas.
Deep fried Twinkies, deep fried turkey legs, deep fried ice cream.
Yeah.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
Yeah, no.
It can be deep fried and put on the stick. You'll probably find it at the Iowa State Fair.
I'll be there when I'll be there. I don't know if it's going to be this year, next year, or 20 years down the track. I just don't know anymore.
Zombie burger is a good choice. The canteen would be better. Yeah. I'll take her to one of my favorite surf and turf places. The Groggy Dog. It's a tiny little place in Indianola.
Pretty sure you spoke about that last time.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you spoke about that last time.
Yeah, I've mentioned it in the past.
Yeah.
Zombie burger is one of my is okay, but the Groggy Dog, oh my gosh. First time I ever ordered from them, I got the surf and turf, and surprisingly enough, they brought me my steak the way I like it. I didn't have to tell them. It was amazing.
Like mine rare.
I don't do rare. But
my steaks have to be rare. And when it's that time of month, it's like almost blue.
In other words, your vampiric tendencies come out.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm going to do something, folks. I believe I am going to call it a night. I'm a little tired. Our day has been.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm tired. You are exhausted yourself.
Yeah.
But folks, I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you, Grace, Mike, South, Mandy, Jason, and everybody in between. Evan, I'm gonna definitely go Cecilia, Rob. Wow. Oh, that's right. J was in here earlier. PA was in here earlier. Who else was in here? Oh, Nicole was in here earlier.
Okay.
Eagle was in here. By the
Yeah.
way, you like him. He's cool. You know why he's called Eagle?
No.
He was an Eagle Scout.
Oh.
Yeah, Boy Scout. Smart as anybody can be. We forgot about Tiny was in here for a little while. She's left-handed, by the way, which is really cool in my case. And who else was in here? Yeah, I think I mentioned BC Treasure Trails. I don't know who that is, but I will look them up and try to find out more about them because I want to see if I'm actually following them or not.
Good night, Grace. Good night, Mike. Good night, everyone in chat. I will see you Thursday, Colan.
Yep, Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Rob on the Road was here, another guy I forgot about. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I am so freaking tired right now. My eyes are burning.
Yeah.
But good
Talk
night.
to you later, Colan.
Yep, be well.